Minasan, konnichiwa, hello friends, and welcome back to Mountains, Magic, and Mawashis. We are 1 month away from the Nagoya Basho and 2 days away from the Tournoi de Paris de Sumo, the Paris Sumo Tournament. Paris, France is the 2026 international stop for the Grand Sumo Tour. Last year's stop in London was the first international stop in over 30 years. Now, this tournament isn't a competitive one, it's more of an exhibition. The wins and losses have zero effect on their ranks and aren't even recorded by the JSA. It's more about exposing sumo to more of the world. The 5-day tournament last year ended with Yokozuna Hoshoryu taking the Yusho and claiming the largest Hello Kitty doll in all of London. But the real impact of the international tour is going to be evident during the following Basho. A rash of sloppy, uninspired sumo plagued the Kyushu Basho last year. Many of the Rikishi just seemed fatigued, ill-prepared, and just had no stamina for the second half of that tournament. If you consider the month-long national tour around Japan, all of the travel and the performing on the international tour, it didn't leave a lot of time for the Rikishi to actually train, and it's not a wonder that they weren't too excited about having to participate in the international tour itself. It would seem that the JSA has taken notice as well, because Paris is not a 5-day tournament, but a 2-day tournament. It's actually gone from what seems to be a competition to an exhibition down to basically a PR campaign. They're gonna go around, take pictures, perform a few bouts, but basically it's all just smiles and camera work. While our Rikishi take in the sights, we're gonna play Let's Predict the Banzuke. The July Banzuke should be out in the next 2 weeks, and we are gonna take our shot at predicting what the Sanyaku is going to look like. The top of our Banzuke, of course, we have the Yokozunas. Yokozuna Hoshoryu will take 1 east, and Yokozuna Onosato will take 1 west. Why do I have them that way? Yokozuna Hoshoryu at least competed in 1 bout last month. In our Ozeki rank, we have a little bit more movement going on. We know that Ayo Nishiki, our newly promoted Ozeki, was Karoban during May, but was injured and did not participate, so we know he will fall out of the Ozeki rank. Ozeki Kirishima put on one heck of a show and came in 2nd place in a playoff to the Komusubi Wakataka Kage in May, so I put him up in Ozeki 1 East, and our 3rd Ozeki, Koto Zakura, he is now Karoban after a losing record in May. He is at risk of losing his Ozeki status, and he is now Ozeki 1 West. Once we get into the Sekiwake ranks, things are gonna start to get really interesting. As we said before, we know that Ayo Nishiki was Karoban in May and did not participate, so he will lose his rank of Ozeki and fall to Sekiwake. We know that Koto Shoho and Atami Fuji were already Sekiwakes and finished with winning records, so they will stay Sekiwakes. The new addition in my book is going to be the Komusubi Wakataka Kage. After beating the Ozeki Kirishima in a playoff in May, he will get the bump and he will be the 4th Sekiwake. I will have Wakataka Kage at Sekiwake 1 East. I have Atami Fuji at Sekiwake 1 West. I have Koto Shoho at Sekiwake 2 East, and Ayo Nishiki down at 2 West. Now that we've reached the ranks of Komusubi, we're gonna have a little fun. We know that the Komusubi Wakataka Kage won the Yusho in May and is going to get promoted to Sekiwake. We also know that the Komusubi Takayasu suffered an injury on day 4 and had to pull out. He's going to lose his rank of Komusubi. Does the JSA fill both of those spots with Rikishi, or does just one man get that promotion? I am going to put 2 men in those spots. First spot I fill at Komusubi 1 East is Yo Shin Ofuji. The Megashira 2 finished strong at 11-4 in May and definitely deserves his shot in the Senyaku. The other Komusubi I'm going with Oho, the Megashira 3 who finished 9-6. And that's how I've rounded out the Sanyaku. The rest of our joy I am going to have Gono Yama and Shuranaumi as Megashira 1s, Taka no Sho and Fuji Nakawa as Megashira 2s, Oshoma and Hakuno Fuji as Megashira 3s, and then Hiradaumi and Takayasu rounding out the rest of the joy. And that's our July Banzuke prediction. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. We do love and appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the good things, and take care of each other. Arigatou gozaimasu! Sayonara!